Many blessings, my wonderful light workers. How is everyone doing on a Wednesday? Excuse me, Monday. Relax yourself and invite spirit in. The more you relax your body, the more relaxed your spirit becomes, inviting the love energy and the wisdom that is needed for tonight's live. All right, my beautiful friends, how is everyone doing? What up, Kearns? How you doing, man? Hello, Noah. Hello, Paul. Singing Bird. What up, beautiful souls? Night's Light. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys so very, very much. Another day in the 3D, isn't it right, my friends? Another day in the simulation, my friends. Don't let the simulation get to you, my friends. Always remember your divinity. Always remember your purpose and remember your mission. Don't forget. Sometimes the lower energies make us forget. Yeah. Let's invite more higher energies before we begin. Yes. All right, my friends. Again, if you guys have any messages that you guys want to receive from the beyond, or any channeled messages from your guides, you guys could go ahead and ask. Donations are not mandatory, but they are very much appreciated, my friends. Yes. There are a couple collective messages for you guys as well, but we will get those. We will get to those in time. Yes. Hello, Sarah. What's going on? Soul family. Hello, Christina. Namaste. Queen Alien. Victorious. Let's go. Hello, Arezo369. Happy to have you here, my friend. Thank you. Hello, Dan. Took last week off from work. I was high vibes the whole week. It dropped today at work. Back to high vibes when I got home. The vibration in the collective at this moment is rising slowly. Yeah. A lot of you guys are beginning to learn your patterns, as in like your habits, right? Lower patterns of behavior that you guys have, which are technically your blockages. A lot of you guys are being shown this now a lot more because it's easier to be more vulnerable with yourself now because of the healing that has been commencing since 2024, 2023, when the big wave of awakening has been happening on Mother Earth. Yes, it's going to be a lot easier, and it's going to be a lot. The perspectives that you're going to take are going to facilitate the newer perspectives that you're going to need in order for you to evolve. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good to connect tonight. Very good. Yes, very good to connect tonight. Every night's a good night to connect, right? Lots of wounding coming up for me, releasing a lot and fighting off COVID. Okay, it's been a very tough for me. Well, we'll send our gratitude. We'll send our love your way, and much love to you. Okay, I'll give you all my strength in the spiritual realm. Yes. So you can fight off whatever it is that is bothering you. You're going to get through this, Red. I know you are, Sarah, because you are a very strong spiritual mind. Yes? Hi, Edgar. Missed the last 2 live streams, but it's good to be back. Let's go, Purple. It's been a while since I've seen you, too. What's going on, man? Good to have you here. Anime Boy. Hi, Edgar. I need guidance. Went over to a spiritual chaos this weekend. Left me so confused. Any help to understand more what happened is welcomed. What type of spiritual chaos? Do you mean in the 3D? You went somewhere and there was a lot of lower energies around? Is that what you're talking about, Enemy Boy? And can you be a little bit more specific on what you felt? Yeah? Maybe I can help you with that. Well, I'm like, for sure I can help you. 100%. Just need to be a little bit more specific. Catherine, I opened my throat chakra and have been being vulnerable with people, starting to feel better already. Let's go, Catherine. Yes. I knew you were gonna feel better. Hell yeah. Basically, what is going on with you is what I just said, like literally a minute ago. You're getting new perspectives now, yes? New perspectives and being able to be vulnerable with yourself so healing can commence. Then, when you are more healed and more vulnerable with yourself and you accept yourself, you don't judge yourself, you don't take in the judgment of others. So it doesn't shape you into the person that others want you to be, yes? Even your quirks, you are proud of them. Very good. You're welcome, Sarah. Hello, Edgar. Missed you so much. Missed you too, KK. Thank you for being here. It's been a while. Psytrance party. Interesting. It felt really bad and not as usual. Okay. For the most part, how did you feel coming into the party? Actually, never mind. Excuse me. Yeah, there were some energies there from people and even unconscious energies from them that you took in. Yes. An idea of the world, something like this. Anime boy, is this true? Like, there's a perspective that you gained when you went there. It's a lower perspective. Can you shine the light on this perspective a little bit, anime boy, if you want to, obviously? Question, my situation is very terrible. What does Spirit say? Am I doing something wrong? Okay. There's going to be okay. There's going to be something. I can't say it. Give me a sec. There's going to be an ego death coming for you, Paul. There's a perspective you're not seeing yet. Yeah? Perspective you're not seeing yet. Yes, your own inner perspective that has something to do with your ego. Your ego stopping you from evolution. Your own ego. Shift your eyes back towards yourself in this situation that you are in. It can be difficult at times. It's hard. All right. Something about shifting your perspective back towards yourself, Paul. Maybe you know this, yes. It might take time for you to see this perspective as well. Days of thinking. Sometimes you need to think about this certain thing for a couple days until you're able to find, right, that, oh, this is something about me, right? Some type of accountability that you need to take here. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I've been feeling great recently. High vibes, been spending lots of time with family. It's been a little stressful, but good. Very good, Purple. You have been illuminated. Nice. Awesome. Very good to hear. The past few weeks have been intense as fuck. Yes. Yes, these past couple of weeks, man, even I'd say these past 3 weeks, going into these next couple of weeks, probably up until the new year, there's still going to be lots of heavy energies for the collective. Yes, there's lots of lessons yet for souls to learn in this moment of this game, so that they can have the wisdom to be able to not point fingers at others or even at themselves. You're getting rid of your judgment is what's going on at this moment for a lot of you. You see, and judgment doesn't go for others. I blame you this, I blame you for this. Judgment is like I blame myself for this. Yes, I have this thing that I do and I blame myself, right? This you're going to get rid of this judgment. Yes, and being able to see things by observing them instead of just taking them in. Just observing them as energies. In order to get to this stage, you guys have to get to a certain type of wisdom first, right? And it takes time. It's going to take time, and it's going to take delving in the lower dimensions sometimes too, to be able to come back with different perspectives. Yes. What up, everyone? How you doing? I have been sensible to the matrix rules and games and suffer through that. Okay. I lost job because toxic atmosphere of workplace. Okay, Arezzo. Remember, my friend, I know that, times can be intense, but you're spiritual, okay? And I know you're spiritual because you're here and you have the 369. Understand that everything happens for a reason, okay? Even the things that are going on with you happen for a reason. Yes, we are in a matrix, but outside of that matrix, your soul controls everything, my friend. Your soul controls everything and can see everything. Every single piece of wisdom, of energy, of experience that you went through, your soul put it there on purpose for you to evolve, my friend. You're going through these things for evolution. Put your perspective back into this perspective. Yes, higher perspective. This is how you're gonna win the matrix. The matrix doesn't care about what you do. The matrix cares about how you feel, my friends. How you feel about yourself, how you feel about the world, how you feel about spirituality in general. Yeah? If you feel lower, the world sucks, the world is horrible, there's a matrix, you're gonna stay in that world, yes? If you know that everything happens for a reason, because it's all a part of God's plan. Back to the higher dimensions you go, my friends. Shift your mindset and change your life. Yeah, winter energies are always rough for me. Yes, I mean, there's a reason why people get, seasonal depression around this time, Queen Alien with the $5 super chat. First super chat of the night and of the live tonight. Let's go. How can I play with my twin flame's inner child? The only time I can get him to relax is by being playful. Interesting. How do I coax the joy and play out of him? Interesting. Well, the only time I get him to relax is by being playful. So you've done it before, right, Queen Alien? Like this has happened before, yes? So if you've done it before, think about how you did it before, right? How were you able to reach that part of him, okay? Ask him about his childhood. Ask him about the things that he likes, if you already know the things that he likes, right? A lot of the things that we like, little quirks that we like, maybe playing video games or whatever, who knows? Those, like, the inner child is doing that. Like, the little kid inside you wants to play and have fun, right? Sports is a lot of men, their inner child is in sports, right? So it can be something like that. Maybe even watching sports with him, if he's the type of person to watch sports. It's in his interests, yes, Queen Alien? You'll find his inner child in his interests. I'm trying to think of maybe something else I can give you. He loves to play and laugh, he just doesn't know how to start it. Okay. Do you have any visualized meditations I can use? Okay, interesting. His child would... Okay, so what you want to do is you want to begin to give him some type of alchemy, right? That's what you want to do, right? Like rituals and alchemy for him to basically do self-hypnosis and do some quantum healing. That's what you want, huh, Queen Alien? Okay, cool. Um, man, there's a lot. There's a lot, but the thing is, I would really have to understand his traumas, right? I mean, I can probably feel them right now, actually, if I wanted to. Feels guilty because of his mother wounds. Perfect. I didn't have to. I didn't have to go in there. Okay. Um. Interesting case. I like this though. I like figuring this out. Hmm. Okay. He is not going to be ready for the visualization technique and meditation that I'm going to be telling you at this moment, but instead, he's not ready. So what you can do instead, okay, and I can feel that he's not ready. Definitely not. There's a lot. I'm feeling all his trauma now. There's a lot here. A lot here. This is going to heal with time. It's going to take a while, Queen Alien. It's going to take a while, okay? It's going to happen through events, and it's going to happen through your softness. You're going to have to get him vulnerable enough, up the time where he's vulnerable enough, Queen Alien, this is going to work, okay? You're going to get a time where he's vulnerable enough, and you're going to feel it, where you're going to be able to look in his eyes deeply and tell him that it's okay to be a kid. It's okay. And if he doesn't let you, right? If he's no, don't know. Okay, let it go, right? Let it go. Until one day, eventually, it's going to take time, man. Okay, people that are in trauma, they don't see what you see, yeah? Okay, they just see their trauma. Okay, they don't see that, like, hey, I can help you with this, right? They think that you're trying to like impede on their worldview still, right? It's just an ego death. Like he's going, this worldview that he has, the ego, it's protecting him from your healing first, yes? So even if I gave you a meditation right now, it wouldn't work, right? It's going to happen through time, and it's going to happen through you being, like I told you all the other times before, Queen Alien, right? You just being your divine feminine self, right? Your healing, your soft, your gracefulness, your caring, right? Caring and understanding is going to help a lot, like a lot. Just be there to listen sometimes if he wants to talk, right? Never push, okay? Time. I promise you, time, right? I see him wanting to play so bad, and even told me he wished he could have played with me as a little girl. There it is, right? I tried to visualize. What, you can do that. You can meet with his inner child, Queen Alien, with your alchemy skills in the mind yourself. You don't have to do it with him, okay? You can meet with him in the spirit. When you do this in the spirit, it's not just by imagination. You're doing something, okay? You're activating something. So you can do something with him, right? In the spirit. You can have your little girl and his little boy meet, right? In a playground, have fun, right? And feel it. While you're visualizing it, feel it, right? I promise you, if you're twin flames, which you are, he's going to fucking feel that shit too. Yeah? Okay? But other than that, okay, be patient with him. Don't push too much, right? Like he's still in this. It's still in the traumatic arc where he is on, right? You're more healed, yeah. So you can see things. He can't. Okay, be patient with him. Okay. Someone said something about Cash App. Hey, Edgar sent you a Cash App. Could you ask my guides about my love life? Let me see. Awesome. Perfect. I feel I have trouble attracting partners, especially partners worth my time. I have so much self-love, but I don't know what it is. Okay, yes. I'm gonna ask a couple questions, okay? I got the keys for you, and then I feel like you are ready for this. You have an energy out there for you. I got the keys. Someone for you, yes, like a soulmate. This is why it is difficult for you to attract partners, because you are being pushed towards a certain soul out there that will be perfect for you. You see, you don't have to try to attract, okay? Just be yourself. Be yourself and work on your purpose. Yes? The divine masculine works on his purpose. Well, by working on your purpose, you then become magnetic. From there, you attract your partner. Yes? Work on yourself first. Self-develop yourself. From there, you will join one. Yes? Noah with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Noah. Edgar, is there any more I could be doing for my friend Ellie? He is a starseed, a Lyran, okay? But he doesn't believe it though. He feels without purpose. There's not much you can really do, Noah, honestly. You're just gonna have to, first of all, trust the universe, meaning trust that whatever he's going through, he's supposed to go through it, right? He feels without purpose. He's supposed to feel that, okay? You can't stop him from feeling that. He's supposed to feel that. Because when he feels that, he's going to go within himself, meditate, and find his true self, right? It's like another spiritual awakening, right? It's the same thing, okay? So instead, you're doing everything fine just by being there, okay? Soon he's going to have an awakening himself, an actual awakening. I don't know when, but he's going to. It's going to happen. And eventually he's going to turn to you and be like, hey, you were right, right? You were right about this, you were right about that. Hey, it's cool. And then you guys are going to connect more, okay? For you, no, what you should do is just keep being yourself, right? Plant seeds, but don't forcefully plant them. Just plant them if they ask any questions. Very softly, very gracefully. Just like how your spirit guides do to you, man. Okay, your spirit guides don't come and be like, hey, you're not doing this. Get over here and do your purpose, right? Your spirit guides just come whenever you ask, right? Whenever it's needed. It's soft, right? But your spirit guides trust the timing of the universe. It's the same thing that you have to do with him, yeah? And thank you for the super chat, my friends. Thank you guys so much for the super chats and for the donations. I very much appreciate that, my friends, okay? Let me go back to see if I missed any questions, okay, guys? I do prioritize donation questions, of course. Spirit has shown me that I need to take accountability as well. I can't change how others behave, but I am responsible for how I respond. Let's go! Please, I need some guidance. I've been a victim of psychological abuse for a long time. The situation freaks and I can't respond. Neither impose respect. Want to psychological abuse are is this your parent? Are you like a Gen Z or something like that? Or is this like a partner? What's going on here? A real one. What's going on with you? Guys, I know there's a lot of questions. By the way, it feels like I skipped a lot of questions, okay? So if your question is important, just retype it, okay? I'll go back as well. I just have to... When I answer questions, I'm trying to answer as deeply as I possibly can, yes? Okay. We'll get to a real one in a little bit. Paul, I had suicidal thoughts as well, and I'm not able to handle it. Okay, so Paul, what's going on with you is you're being visited by a lower energy. That's what's going on. Okay. Can you ask spirit about my gut? It hurts permanently. Okay. Permanently. Okay. Um, you're being visited by a lower energy. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Paul, you need to do more of your spiritual discipline. Okay. Meaning you need to try more to meditate and to be more mindful. There's times where you're too much in the chaos of this world, and when you're too much in the chaos of this world, it'll take you with you, right? You need to be more calm and zen again, right? You have to find time to be more zen and detached, okay? Hmm. Sí. Sit and ask for help, Paul, and be intentional the next time you sit. If you are listening, my friend, sit and ask for help from your spirit guides. Does not matter what that voice says. Eventually, it's going to clear, okay? It's going to bring a perspective towards you. You have to allow these perspectives of love, man. Okay. Okay, purple. Is there anything spirit needs me to know? All right, let's see. Hmm. Uh, it's very simple. Just enjoy yourself, purple. You know what I mean? Right now, at this moment, enjoy the moment. Right? Have fun. Like have fun with yourself. They're telling you have more fun. Right? Like bring out that childlike energy. You can do it too. You've done it before. Yeah. Play. Yeah. This is gonna help soothe your soul. Yeah. All right, Griffith Hill Cemetery. Let's go with the 444, man. Thank you so much. Does my spirit team have any information for me? Yes, they do. I'll get to you in a little bit, okay, everyone? I see your messages. Something about Octurians coming to visit you, Griffith, meaning I feel like this is most likely your star family, yes? Yeah. Yes, and loving as well. A lot of intelligence, but more loving energy from you, Griffith. I don't know why your guides are feeding me this energy. Maybe they just want you to know that you are an Octurian. I don't know if you knew already, but there it is. Yes. I think that's it for now, yeah? Actually? No, that's it. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Octarian brothers and sisters. And thank you, Griffith, for the super chat. Alright, man? Explore this as much as you can, okay? Remember, your star family is in your feelings. Very deep feelings. Yes? A real one. Thank you, Edgar. There was some digital interference. This abuse have been from people in general. Like, I couldn't be able to impose respect. There is a... Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay, for sure. I understand. Okay, cool. It is an inner child thing. Your inner child feels... it's actually a little bit deeper than this. I can kind of feel it now. You felt like you weren't respected, or maybe you weren't granted respected when you were younger, or when you were in your teens, or whatever. Bringing down your confidence, man. Your confidence is low. I can feel it. Show me more. Confidence is low. Confidence is low. Okay, this is a tough one, okay, everyone? Okay? This is going to be a tough one, okay? But you can do this. Yes, my friend, you can absolutely do this, okay? You have to change your perspective. It's no longer about, I need to impose respect. I need for people to respect me, right? It's no longer about that, okay? You're in a spiritual journey now, my friend. A spiritual journey of releasing that idea of having anyone respect you, okay? You respect yourself, my friend. That's all that matters. All that matters is that you respect yourself. When you feel this way, and you let go of the judgment of others and the need to have others respect you, because it doesn't matter. God respects you and God loves you. Yes? So it doesn't matter what other people think. When you give yourself this perspective, you give yourself your spiritual power back. When you have your spiritual power, you move with purpose. When you begin to move with purpose, people will automatically respect you. Yes? All right. Queen Alien with the $5 super chat again. Queen Alien, you're on a roll. What tips do you have for starting a YouTube channel? I like this question. What kind of energetic intentions should I be put out into the endeavor? Okay, I'll just tell you what I did. Yeah? I consulted with my guides, of course, and they told me más o menos, that's less or more. Less or more what time or when I was going to go viral or things like that, right? Wow, I just saw a little flash right now. All right. But what I did is I visualized Queen Alien. So I visualized like the numbers on my YouTube channel, right? Rising, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You know, I was visualizing these things, receiving viral videos as well, right? At least 2 or 3. You really only need like 2 or 3, right? So you can get a little community, right? And then maybe 2 or 3 more later on, so you can get a bigger. You don't really need to have too many to go viral, right? Just enough. But it's not really even about that. It's more about just visualizing these things for yourself and feeling so good about it too. Feeling like, yeah, this is who I am, right? Not I'm better than others, but I'm supposed to get this because this is who I am. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a YouTube channel with many followers, right? Because my vision will help others, right? Visualize this in your mind and feel it, how you feel, right? How you would feel, okay? I would visualize myself standing up, almost like a little bit proud, I guess. I know it's a human emotion, but still proud and like in love with myself because of the things I'm going forth in my life and things like that, right? All that stuff. You gotta visualize all that stuff. Yeah. And here's another thing too, right? When you start creating a business, you're going to have your business or your YouTube channel in your mind, right? So there's going to be a section in the spiritual realm for your business only, right? So it's your business is like a baby now, or your YouTube channel, whatever. It's like a baby in the spiritual realm, and you're feeding it, right? You're feeding it with content, you're feeding it with wisdom, and you're giving it towards the people. It's more about like what I find that gives me a lot of fulfillment when I do this is this right here, lives, right? Helping people, healing people, and having people comment, right? And saying like, wow, your video changed my life, or wow, your video helped me so much in evolution. Like those are the things that we're looking for as star seeds, right? Like that's what we want, right? And then the money and the abundance, all that stuff comes after. Right? Yes, preach, Edgar. Let's go, Tanisha. Do my guides have anything I need to know? And I'm far off being able to have good connection. I can hear them regularly. Please. Okay. You can hear them regularly, or you can't hear them regularly. Alright, let's see. Oh, you sent me another Cash App? I got the keys? Alright, cool. I got you, brother. I got you in a little bit. Alright, let me just do this one real quick with Xander. Let's go. You are forgetting the little things again. You are looking at big picture stuff again. That makes you stress. Enjoy the little times that you have in this experience. This will soothe your soul. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these are the same wisdom that they're trying to give you. A lot of the times when it's wisdom, it sounds vague and it sounds simple. It's like, okay, but it's until you actually begin to feel the wisdom and you get to practice it and give it a chance, right? Rather than block it, when you actually understand what they're trying to tell you, right? So take this in your heart, okay, Xander? Slow down, I think, as well. Slow your life down. I think that part right there, slow your life down, that's not for Xander, that's for someone else. Yeah. I feel like I know you so well from another life. Well, we do. We all know each other from other lives, yeah. Me personally, I've had many, many lifetimes of doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, right? Teaching alchemy, teaching the way, teaching the Tao. I've been doing this for many lifetimes. Many of you guys have as well, yeah. That's why we're so knowledgeable on these things. So it's good to have you here in this lifetime. It's good to see all you guys again. Red, Sarah, with the $10 super chat. My goodness. Edgar, please explain what my guides meant the other day by me commanding from my highest vibration. Oops, what's going on here? Can you see? It's like twitchy. Check it out. Alright, yeah, my view here is like twitchy, guys, so it's like having some difficulties, so hopefully your guys' picture isn't. But anyway, let me know if you guys can hear my voice and all that stuff, okay? Okay, so by commanding. Okay, so right before I even tell you, Sarah, you're at the moment, right? Okay. It's just so funny that you say this because I was just speaking about this to somebody else. Okay. About how there are going to be times in your evolution. Yes. Um. Okay, it's frozen, right? Okay, cool. All right, give me a second then, guys. I wonder how I can. Hmm, interesting. There we go. Much better. All right, cool. All right, cool. So, Sarah, you're at a moment in your evolution. You're in a very high moment right now in your evolution. Okay. Basically, there is the self and then the universe around. The self, indicative of the feminine. The universe around being the masculine, right? When the feminine awakens to her true power, the masculine becomes what the feminine is, which is love, yes? And then the masculine begins to give love towards the feminine, which is the universe giving love to you, yes? Then eventually you find out that, hey, I am both masculine and feminine. We are one. The universe and me is one. When you become one, the law of one, that much enlightened, you don't have to ask anymore, yeah? Can you do this for me? May this? No, you just are now. You're in a state of are, or am, I guess. Yeah? By commanding, they don't mean do this. Commanding just means today I am in a state of abundance. And whatever happens to me will be abundance. That is commanding. And the way I say it too. It's not angry commanding, that's lower dimensional. Commanding is a deep command. Does this make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. Alright, okay. Someone did a Cash App, right? I got the keys. That's right. You changed my life. Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate that, man. Where is your question? Oh, it's on the Cash App. That's right. Did you? Oh no. Above Griffith. Okay. Where's Griffith? Okay. You think you could ask my guides how I can further propel my purpose? They want you to visualize your purpose, okay? They want you to visualize you winning on your purpose. They want you to visualize you speaking into the camera and being happy while you are doing it. They want you to do all these things. That's going to create that timeline, you see? They don't want you to do anything in the 3D. They want you to do something in the spiritual first before it happens in the 3D. Yes? Do that first, yeah? Meditate on this. All right. Perfect. All right. In fact, I've been seeing so many cats recently. Both physically near me, but also in pictures, media. I even saw a car in a Walmart parking lot. There's a lot of cats over it, plushies on the dash. You know what's funny, Purple? Right before my spiritual awakening, probably like a year before that, I got my cats. Right? I was always a dog family, but all of a sudden, the universe gave me cats, and then I had my spiritual awakening. Everything happens for a reason, man. So it's definitely signs for you, Purple. If you're seeing cats a lot, what do cats signify as well, right? Cats, a lot of cats signify intelligence. Yes, a lot of cats signify, the intuition. Yeah, being able to see in the spiritual realm. What do I have to do with prisoners and animals in this life? Prisoners and animals. What do you have to do? Well, what do you think you should do? The number one thing you have to do in this lifetime is heal yourself. Yes. Okay? If you heal yourself, from there, your purpose, your truest aspect of yourself, or your truest expression of self, which is throat chakra, heart chakra, all that stuff, it will come out. Yes. It will come out. Your inner fire will come out. And then you're going to know what to do. You may not be able to save all the animals in the world. You may not be able to do all these things. But you can do little by little. And you're just a little bit, a cog, I guess, in the divine plan of God. Yes? The main thing you got to do is heal your main blockages, my friend. Yeah? It comes from the feminine energy having immense trust in herself and her masculine to deliver what she wants. Yep. Yep, the feminine is the inner self. It is the self itself. When she becomes awakened to her true powers, she then becomes the masculine, because it is one. Yes, the masculine then gives her the love that she deserves, because she believes that she deserves this love. Yes, divine union within, my friends. If it freezes, it's energetic. A lot is going on around. It happens for someone else I watch. Ah, interesting. Yes, that does happen to me a lot as well. Question: my bracelet I always wear went missing recently. Interesting. I wore it to sleep but woke up and it wasn't on my wrist. Nor was it in or around my bed. Can you provide any insight or on where it went? Let me try and ask your spirit guides, yeah? Maybe they know. Okay, I just got that you're going to find it again, okay? But you're gonna find it in perfect timing. That's exactly what I heard. Okay, Singing Bird, there's an event happening with you right now. Yes, you're supposed to lose this for a little bit. You're gonna come back and possibly even gain some type of perspective. Who knows? Maybe even a timing thing. Okay, you're gonna find it again. Is what I'm saying. Arezo. Okay, let me go to Arezo's and then I'll go to yours, Queen Alien. I know you're a super chat, but let me go to Arezo's real quick. That way I don't forget, right? Arezo, if you can, just type in your question again, man. I'm sorry. I can't find your other one. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay, I decided to give my cat to my friend. I have karmic bonds to my cat. Is it better to give it to my friend or hold it? Since started to get my spiritual journey, it came to my life. You have karmic bonds with your cat. But why did you give it to your friend though? Huh. Why did you give it to your friend, right? Is it like a negative karmic bonds? Oh, karmic, right? Karmic bonds with a cat. I don't think I've ever heard of that. But it happens. I know it happens. It's the spiritual realm. Anything is possible. Interesting. When you are at work, it is always alone. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. It's like, what's going on here? Okay, you're afraid something. Okay, you're afraid something's gonna happen to your cat, right? Obviously, you want to protect it. Is she safe there? Is what you're asking? Is the cat safe there? Is it okay to be there? I'm guessing that's what your spirit is asking. Your cat is going to be okay. You're doing everything fine. Okay? Queen Alien with the super chat. I love how you guys care so much about your animals, man. Okay, guys, your cats and your dogs and your birds, all that, they're all spiritual. Okay, it's all spiritual friends, spiritual buddies, spiritual souls. Okay, here to provide love for you, happiness for you, and play, safety, all that stuff, family. That's why they're here. Okay, cherish your animals, man. How can I help my twin flame heal those deep mother wounds, especially if I have them myself? Yes, I love this question. You know why, Queen Alien? You answered it for me. The way to heal these deep mother wounds is by healing them yourself. If you focus, remember I always tell you to Queen Alien, you have to go back to yourself. Focus on yourself, okay? If you focus on yourself and you heal yourself, not only are you connected to your twin flame, so your twin flame is going to feel this, right? But you're going to gain experience from this healing, right? You may not know his story, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to know his story completely. You understand the deep feelings within. When you heal from a wound, mother wound, father wound, whatever, and you get healed from it, it doesn't matter what you go through. You can see it. You can see the inner child, right? You can see their wounds. It doesn't matter what happened to them, right? It matters how they feel, right? And you are going to be able to see how they feel. Does this make sense? Giving you experience. From there, right, you're going to take it with him. And it's going to be easier to manage with him, right? Because now it's basically like you're like the teacher right now. Yeah? Queen Alien? Heal yourself, man. Look within yourself. Remember, when you heal yourself, you discover the universe. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, okay? I am a twin as well. She hurts, I hurt, etc. Yes, sometimes, one twin may be hurting and the other one might feel it a little bit or maybe feel it a lot or whatever. I mean, I know I've felt it like that with my twin and stuff like that, Even the same thought patterns sometimes and the same lessons. You guys are learning. Sometimes you'll learn it at the same time or one learns it first and the other one gets it later or vice versa or whatever. It's very interesting, the twin flame journey, yeah? MPK, 2 questions. Okay. Where are your questions? I've reached a very amazing relationship with self over the last couple of years and come to be at peace with being alone. Awesome, perfect. However, I feel I'm going to meet someone soon. Do my guides have any input? Thank you. Very good awareness of intuition. Very good. It feels like you're gonna meet a love interest. Okay? Where are you? Slight. Where are you? Did I miss you? Oh, there you are. Night Slate. Yeah. You're going to meet a... I cannot say. They don't want you knowing this. But you're going to meet someone, obviously, you already know. But they don't want you knowing exactly what it is. I can't even say it. They won't allow me to say it, yeah? But it's going to come to you as a surprise. It's going to be a dope experience. Okay? Edgar, how does one schedule a personal reading with you? Yeah, awesome. Go to my the link right here in this video right here. There's like links for my a consultation, and then right below that will be a link to a reading. Okay, you just click on there, and it's very easy to it has a little schedule and all that stuff. It's like I use Calendly, so it's easy to just use the schedule there, and yeah, you can pick a time and all that stuff. And I very much appreciate it. If you guys are called, of course. Okay. I sure hope so. It's only been gone for a few weeks and I really miss it, but thank you, Edgar, for the message. Believe in that message, okay, Singing Bird? Reading, please, Edgar, message from my guides. Yes, Rebel Gal. You have an astral travel ability, Rebel Gal. This is going to bring more insight and perspectives for you. Yes? Do you already do this, Rebel Gal? I don't know if you're here. I don't know why they would want you to know this unless you don't know, so you can begin to practice it. You are the type of avatar where it's more easier for you to astral travel. You're going to get some perspectives in this astral travel and some healing that's going to come with it. Yes? Yeah. That's ironic because he's a teacher. That's funny. That's probably why there's probably going to be an ego death around surrounding that. Teachers don't like being taught to, I guess. If we check from you through guides, does this mean that we don't believe in ourselves? That's a very good question, MPK. It's about perspective. There it is, one perspective, yes. You don't believe in yourself enough, yeah, to be able to connect to a higher aspect of yourself, but that's okay. Like there's no judgment here, you know what I mean? Everything is timing and everyone has their purpose, right? There's just gonna be some people that are, like I said, Rebel Gal, she seems like she's going to be having an easier time astral traveling, while I have a more easier time channeling. There's also going to be that. There's like a lot of other factors. But yes, it's definitely that. It's also healing, man, because the better word is healing, yes? Like, if you're healed, you're going to believe in yourself even more, right? When you believe in yourself even more, you create that spark, right? That spark and creating higher timelines yourself, right? Commanding, like Sarah would say, right? So it's just your level in healing. Sometimes, there's times where I don't like going live, right? Just because I'm in a low energy. When I'm in a low energy, it is difficult for me to do readings. Yeah, it's difficult for me to channel unless I go straight woo-woo for like an hour and meditate. You know what I mean? And then being able to channel, then I can do it. Yes, but there's times where it's just, especially when I go live, because when I'm live, I have to be able to switch back and forth from my 3D self to my, oracle self. I like to call her the oracle because she tells me all the secrets of the universe. But when I'm doing my readings, my regular readings, like one-on-one readings, I'm woo the whole time, right? So it just depends. But anyway, back to it just depends on the healing. Sounds like my guide, lol. Lol, thank you, Edgar. You're welcome, man. Edgar, what is difficult for you to tell people you're spiritual? There's this resistance, and I don't know. I wanted to wait to be able to see clearly before taking a step in creating. I don't know what's best to do. What is difficult for you to tell people you're spiritual? It's for me. I think it's just for me. I've always been a loner. It's just my avatar, man. I've always been in my own mind, always, my whole life, right? So I always was thinking about these things. How does life work? What philosophy? All these. I was always thinking about these things. So I was always very odd, and people already knew in my family that I was odd, stuff like that. So it wasn't that hard to tell them that I'm spiritual. It really wasn't. I just started wearing stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm spiritual now. So I guess it just depends on your circumstances, right? And it also depends on your avatar. It really does, I don't like saying that too much, though. I don't like saying it depends on your avatar, blah, blah, because I really do believe that you can be anything you want, okay? If you truly believe it, and you give that belief power into whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you can do anything, yeah? So maybe don't limit yourself that way, I guess. Okay. No, you didn't know you can astral travel. Okay, well, there you go. You can do it. Maybe Rebel Gal, right? Maybe look into this more. You're probably gonna need to heal a little bit more before you're able. No, you can do it now. You can astral travel now. I wouldn't suggest you astral travel right now, especially if you're in a low vibration. Because if you astral travel, or at least you try to astral travel in a low vibration, you're gonna be stuck in the lower astral realm with demons. You don't want to be there. I suggest healing first and looking into this first. There's lots of techniques. There's lots of people on YouTube that are astral travelers and they have techniques and things like that on how to astral travel, getting out of your body, all these things, yeah. Okay? Do your research, be curious. Your curiosity is a spiritual gift. Being curious helps you learn. Okay? Unveiling your gifts, basically. Edgar, I feel very close to discovering my spiritual gifts. Can you ask my higher self which clairs are closest to awakening? I like that question. It is your clairvoyance. You can see with your feelings. And you have always been able to do this. You are just becoming more aware. Trust your intuition on others. Yes? You have very strong intuition, which is your clairvoyance, right? That's what it is? That's what they said? Yes. Perfect. You can see with your third eye very easily. You can see with your feelings. That's your specialty right there, yeah? He's an engineering professor. Oops. At a prestigious school. Oops. His identity is... There you go. That's why I was saying oops. Workaholic. Yep. Definitely not my issue. Working on reminding him of joy. The ego death is it's going to be hard, man. Right? But it's going to be perfect for him. Okay? You have to be patient with this type of person. Okay? They are very programmed by this place. Okay? It's not their fault. It's just this place programs the shit out of them. Okay? You have to be very patient with them. Yeah? Because with this type of person, right, they're in a very scarcity type of mindset, right? Someone that works a lot, workaholic, big ego and all that stuff, right? I'm not saying he has a big ego, but like, workaholic ego, right? These type of people have a hard time being mindful, being calm, being slow, being able to observe things, right? And they have a very strong scarcity mindset, right? Meaning They have to have everything now, right? I gotta make money right now. Everything's now, quick, before I die, before bad things happen, before this and that. A lot of fear, right? A lot of fear of death, right? And fear of like having, fear of time too, which is the fear of death, right? You have a finite time to do things, right? But that's not how it works in the spiritual realm, right? The spiritual realm is not about that. It's not about doing things in time. It's about being slow and returning to your spiritual self, because time is an illusion anyway, right? So it's going to be hard for him to have that. But he's going to have an ego death, basically. A very, very big one. But the thing is, Queen Alien, I'm starting to see what's going on here. He's going to have to go through it, Queen Alien. There's going to be a moment where it's going to be very intense, lower energies for him. It's going to happen. It's just it has to happen. That's going to spark his spiritual awakening. It's a dark night of the soul, right? So, yeah, he has to go through it. Like, you can't do it yourself. Like, you can't try to heal him yourself, okay? He has to go through this dark night of the soul, and it's coming, right? It's coming in the future. Big ego death. Astral travel makes me want to wake up tired even after 10 or 12 hours of sleep. Hard to explain to people. I could understand. I'm not an astral traveler myself, but I do remember astral traveling once. I do remember it once. Yeah, and I do remember being slightly tired. Yeah. Guidance for me, MPK on your twin flame journey. Perfect. Whew. Give me some time, okay, MPK? I'm trying to get in here. Something feels like it's blocking me. You are evolving together, yes? You are together now, yes? Not separate? Together, yes. I'm having a kind of a difficult time entering here, MPK. Yes? Maybe it is not time yet for you to know, or it's something to do with me? Maybe my ego is getting in the way, possibly. Maybe come back and ask that same question on the next live, okay, MPK? And I'll try my best to give you an answer. I guess today I just can't really reach you right now, okay? It does feel like you are together with your twin flame, though. I will, Edgar. I will heal more and very curious about it. Yes, perfect, perfect, awesome. Let's go. The higher astral is where you want to be. Yep. Middle astral isn't too bad. It's all right. Yeah. Higher astral is where you want to be. Yeah. You'll in the higher astral is where there is less fear. Once you pass it's all about fear in the astral realm, which is the spiritual realm. You want to lose your fear, right? And that's going to happen through time and perspectives and healing. When you lose all your fear, everything in the spiritual realm opens. This happens here as well. You don't have to astral travel. If you lose your fear here, everything in the spiritual realm opens. Then you can begin to command, just like Sarah does, right? Okay, ex-military, 2 tours of Iraq. Okay, interesting. Wow, that's heavy. I can see why it's going to be difficult for him. Queen Alien, yeah? He needs to watch Joe Rogan podcast, Microdose Mushrooms. You know what? That is actually not a bad idea at all. But a mushroom experience is a very spiritual experience. Okay? And it's going to be very intense. And it's basically a dark night of the soul times 1,000. Right? Because you're in the spiritual realm now. You're no longer here anymore, and it's kind of soft. Right? Oh, I feel the spirit here, whatever. No, you're there with the spirit now, right? It's going to be very intense. He's not ready for that, you know? Definitely not ready for a mushroom trip like that, okay? But there might be a time or an event when you, Queen Alien, talking about you, where you feel that, okay, maybe it's time, maybe I can give him a microdose or something. And maybe he is like being open to it or something. Who knows? Look at things like this, yeah? It's not a bad way to look at it. Mushrooms heal, man. Mushrooms heal, but they are very intense and very spiritual. Question, Kenyetta. Any messages from my spirit guides? Yeah. There's like anxiety sometimes that you're getting from the future. Yes, they're saying that you are where you need to be perfectly. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. You are where you need to be perfectly. Everything that's happening to you is supposed to happen. Is what I'm saying. It's this. Take this in. This should give you more ease. Okay. Pusha, hi Edgar. Any guidance for me? What next step should I take? Healing clarity clairs. Is Jay my twin flame divine counterpart? Okay. They want you to focus more on your lower chakras. Like it's easy for you to to open your higher chakras, right? Like your third eye and your crown chakra, right? They want you to start focusing on your lower chakras. Those are more blocked. Like your solar plexus and your root chakra are more blocked than your higher ones. Your higher ones are open. You can feel it, right? Sometimes they close, whatever. You know, that happens, but they're open. And they're easier to open as well. Okay, they want you to now shift your focus, and you know you can even do this, right? You could even do. It's most likely an inner child thing. It's when your inner child doesn't feel well. It's the lower chakras are blocked, but also you can redirect the energy that you feel from the higher chakras, right? And with your mentalism, which is your mental body, your visualization, you can visualize and feel the energy of your higher chakras moving down your lower chakras, right? You can do this, and it'll start to actually heal, right? So try to do this, okay? Focus more on the lower chakras and balancing them. Now for your twin flame, okay? Let me see for your J twin flame. Yes. 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 Lots of joy from whatever spirit came in me right now to tell you that. Lots of joy. It seems that you really needed to know this. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Wonderful spirit guides you have, Pusha. Thank you, Spirit. Microdose won't do too much. 1G may just help him see a bit more without being overwhelmed. That's good. That's very good advice. You have to set the mood when it comes to that. He said he'd take mushrooms with me someday. There you go. So this is okay, Queen Alien. Don't you see already what's kind of happening, Queen Alien? Right? How the universe is already kind of unfolding everything. He's probably going to heal with these shrooms. Probably, right? Sometimes people that are in such traumatic events, they need shrooms or something to heal them, because even just perspective or meditation alone won't do it, right? So there's an event that's coming for you and him, right? It might involve shrooms or something like that, where he's going to heal. It has to be very soft, very slow, and he has to be the one that's ready. If he says, okay, I think I'm gonna do it now, right? That means his soul knows he's ready to heal, baby. Hi, who am I, my brother? What do you want to know? Do you want to know who your star family is? Like where you're from? I can tell you that, Richard. Unless you know and you're testing me, which is fine. I like it when people test me. You feel Andromedan, Richard, if you're still here. You are from Andromeda. Andromedan family, yes. Okay, in your live session, even our vibrations rise. That's right. That's right. We're a soul family, my friends. All of us together in one spot. Of course, our vibrations are going to rise, yes. Lol, smoking bud feels like a shroom experience. Man, when it comes to shrooms and bud, some of the most profound spiritual experiences I've ever had were because of those things. So, and they all have their own spiritual like properties as well. Not all the time though. I have a lot of aha moments and downloads and all that stuff just by being sober and meditating. So it just depends on who you are. We say Twin Flame Journey is unique in each case, but in which way is it different? I can see similar patterns. Yes, look, it's like this, why, right? I'm a human, you're a human. We're the same, right? Same thing. But I have my own unique personality, and so do you. completely unique and different. It's the same thing with souls. Every soul is a piece of God. God, boom, is one big soul. Takes one little piece, a personality and energy only unique to that soul, right? It's the same thing with twin flame and twin flame. It's the same. Honestly, every single twin flame journey is the same journey. It goes through the same trials. It goes through the same separation and coming back. Even the same fights, right? They just are expressed in different ways. Yes, that's it. Everything with God is like that, you know. That's why it's easy to be able, when you are healed, it's easy to see like what lessons, when people are not healed, it's easy to see what lessons they need to do and what things they need to do, because you're already healed. It's like you're looking at it from outside the box, right? The higher mind is always able to see outside the box. Yes. Oh my god, thank you, Edgar. I waited so long to ask you that and really needed that clarity after asking myself and my angels like 1,000 times. And by the way, it's okay to ask, ask again, again, and again. You know what I mean? It's okay to keep asking again. It's fine if they keep asking, if you keep asking, right? It's totally okay. No worries, Richard. No worries. Thank you for being here, okay? Oh, by the way, we do refrain on trying not to. I mean, you can do whatever you want, right? But we try not to put capital letters on here just so we can keep everything orderly, I guess. Okay. Hello, Robin. Much love to you too, as well. Thank you for being here. I am always being. I like that name. Is Ahmad my twin flame? Okay, let me actually. I feel myself slipping away from spirit here. No, not your twin flame. Do you have a twin flame or a divine counterpart? Yes, but not this person, okay? Hey, Edgar, I have a message. Hello, Ridma. About my healing journey and where do I stand. Recently overcame a health battle. Let's go. Good on you, Ridma. Message. Yeah, there's gonna be something big, Ridma, that you're going to be healing on in January next year. It's gonna be like a not a tower moment, but it's gonna be like a shedding of an old self. Yes, big healing, and it's gonna bring, of course, perspective and perception. That'll gonna help you rise to higher dimensions. Okay? Yeah. You're doing well. There's more healing to do though, but you're doing very well. Okay, my friends. Does Spirit have a message for the collective? Yes. Let's say it. Yeah. Last message for the live, my friends, okay? And then from here on, I am gonna call it a night, okay? Ah, yes, the collective of lightworkers under Edgar's community. This is only the beginning for you lightworkers, as now is the era where you begin to find out your star family. From here, they will heal you and tell you your soul's purpose. They will tell them through feelings. You need to be aware of your feelings deep within. To be aware of this, it will come with perspective change and healing. This will come in time for you. It is not just about you forcing your healing. It is about you being patient with your healing. You are going through an experience, lightworkers. Yes? And that experience will come with events. You cannot force these events to happen now. You are not ready yet. Be patient, my friends. Your destiny will be fulfilled. For every lightworker's destiny has already been fulfilled. That cleared my energy. Alright, my friends. I love you guys so very much, man. I mean, you guys are my soul family, my soul brothers and sisters, man. I know what you guys are going through. It's not easy being a light worker in such low dimensions, but we got this, man. We got this. We got the power. We got the spiritual power. We got the spiritual strength. We got the spiritual love. There's really nothing that can stop us now. We are in the timeline. We are in the timeline to win, my friends. Okay? So keep believing in yourself. Keep trying to manifest things. And if you can't manifest yet, you just gotta be patient. It's not time yet. Yes? Be patient. Patience is an energy of God. I love you guys so much. I will be back on Wednesday, same time, okay? Until then, namaste.